Hi, I'm Jeremy McPeak, and in this series of videos, you are going to learn three important aspects of C# and the .NET framework: attributes, collections, and iterators. Now, you may use some of these things all of the time. For example, there's not a day that goes by where I don't use an array or a list. Do you know the interfaces involved with the .NET framework's vast set of collections? Do you know what a hash set is, or the difference between a stack or queue? Do you know how to take advantage of the classes in the System Collections Object Model namespace? Well, in the following videos, you will learn about the common collections found in the System Collections generic namespace. You know, classes like list of T and linked list of T, dictionary, sorted list, and so on. But you'll also learn about the collections in the System Collections Object Model namespace, like collection of T, binding list of T, observable collection of T, and a few others in that namespace. We'll also look at the concurrent collections for multi-threaded applications, and I'll also teach you how to write enumerators and implement the IEnumerable interface. But before we dive into collections, you will learn about a very powerful feature called attributes. Now, you may be familiar with how to use attributes, but I will teach you how to write attribute classes, and then you will learn how to use reflection to find them and invoke their special functionality. In order to follow along, you will need a text editor and the .NET compiler. Of course, the easiest way to get both is to just use Visual Studio. If you don't have Visual Studio, you can download a completely free version from visualstudio.com. Just look for the community version, download, and install it. I'm using Visual Studio 2015 in these videos. Now, I assume you are at least familiar with C#. You don't have to be a master, but you do need to understand the basics. You of course need to understand the syntax rules of the language, as well as creating variables, classes, and new object instances. But that's about it. I will teach you everything else you need to know.